Good morning. This is day 2 on the AT. Yesterday we took the approach trail to the start of the AT, which was a bit over 8 miles, and then we continued to hike until, what time? Pretty late.
Like almost 8.
Yeah, almost 8 o'clock, so pretty much until it was starting to get dark. So we covered a total of 16.3 miles yesterday, which, considering we started at near lunchtime, wasn't too bad, so set us off on a good start. And how are you feeling after yesterday?
Oh, feeling good. Definitely, body's getting used to it a little bit, but not nearly as bad as you would think. Yeah.
I'm testing out my mosquito pants because I'm scared of ticks. Ticks are a real problem on this trail, apparently, as is Lyme's disease, so taking precautions. We've done our clothes in permethrin and I look ridiculous, but I do not care. Another 16-mile day, hopefully, if all goes well. Day number 2.
AT.
Here we go. Top of our first decent climb of the day. Very steep, very hot, but very pretty. Loving it! The Blood Mountain Road.
Turkeys. And birds. On the AT, and yeah, we're getting to our first town, Neil's Gap, and we're also climbing Blood Mountain before we get there, so got a little bit of a uphill morning, but the thought of lunch at Neil's Gap is definitely giving us some motivation.
Yay!
How you doing, Zippy?
Doing good. Doing good. Had a wee bit of a struggle yesterday. Yesterday we did almost 17 miles yesterday, which for our second day, especially, you know, with all the traveling, bit of jet lag, was quite a lot. So yesterday struggled a little bit, but I think today's going to be good, and we're keeping a good pace. And yeah, we're just gonna fly by Neil's Gap, hopefully get a bit of lunch, nice cold beverage, and keep pushing on.
Yeah, Neil's Gap, here we come.
The big one.
Getting ready to camel up. Final mile up Blood Mountain at 14% grade of water. Yeah. just been to the highest point in Georgia, or the highest point in Georgia on the AT, and we couldn't find the sign, which is why we're documenting it now. But we got to the top of Blood Mountain after a fairly steep climb, but it was okay. It was okay. Got to the shelter, had a wee snack, and now we're just admiring this amazing view.
Pretty soon we're going to be admiring some drinks in Neil's Gap.
Neil's Gap, yep. Hopefully all downhill to Neil's Gap from here. Yeah. We've made it to Neil's Gap. Here's all the shoes hanging in the iconic tree where, I can't remember what the stat is. Something like, I don't know, there's a percentage, quite a large percentage of hikers that hang up their shoes and call it a day here. So that's what that's all about. See a lot of ultras up there. Are my life. Hey. Hey. The only place on the AT that goes through a building right behind it. Gotta talk about Neil's Gap, which is our first milestone on the AT at about what mile is it? Mile 30 something. 10 out of 10. Jordan marks it down slightly because they didn't have beer, but it was a great little place. Really good selection of gear. Resupply was really good, and it's pretty expensive if you want to just get a shower there, about $8, but flip me, it was worth it. You get a towel, you get a shampoo and soap and everything, and just decided to treat myself. And yeah, they've got frozen pizza, soft drinks, so I would rate it highly. Neil's Gap, place to be, even though we're currently walking away from it. Could have stayed there all day, but we've got miles to crush. Took me a long time to understand that it's like what goes down must come back up. We're on our way up a big hill. That was a big boy, big mountain. How you feeling?
Let's climb.
Big difference between the PCT and the AT is the climbs. Wow. This is day 4, and today we're going for a big day. We're going for an 18 mile day today, hopefully. Yesterday we took a shorter day, around 14.5 miles, because we had Neil's Gap, which was really amazing, and the campsite order just worked out. So, and it's a nice day. Expecting some bad weather to come in the next few days before we get to Franklin, which is going to be our first town. So we're going to enjoy this while it lasts. This is how we bath on the Appalachian Trail. Good?
Nice.
Nice.
That is so refreshing.
Doing a little trial run of my umbrella setup. Just come across this side. Would you like to document your lunch today, Jordan?
We got a nice tuna wrap with some mayonnaise packet and some crisps. These are the sour cream and cheddar ones. We've got teriyaki bumblebee with 17 grams protein.
17?
And 100 calories. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Mm-hmm. And we should also mention, this is very important, we forgot to mention this today, that this is, well, it's my 2-year anniversary since starting the PCT
Yay!
in 23. Yeah. This day
Congrats, Dippy.
two years ago was on my way to meet Dr. D, Jordan. Unico Gap. Okay, we'll do a wee wrap up of day 4. How was your day?
It was pretty good. We started kind of flattish and then had 2 pretty decent climbs.
Steep.
Over 1,000 feet in about 1.5 miles. But yeah, been dealing with a little bit of a shoulder rubbing with my straps. And
Friction.
but I think I figured out why it was happening. Yeah, and I think I'm mostly because I'm starting to lose some weight already. But
It's
yeah,
only 4 days.
it's only 4 days, but I feel like I've
I
already
feel like we've
lost.
been out here for 4 years.
Yeah. And yeah, other than that, no, it was great. Yeah. Bear
It
hangs
was a
were
good
easy.
day. I think we did really well. We did just over 18 miles today, which for the 4th day is pretty good. We narrowly missed a rattlesnake that everyone saw but us, and
So
someone left a sign. Jordan's very disappointed in not seeing the rattlesnake. And yeah, nothing else to report. It was a good day. It was very, very hot. Very hot, wasn't it? Humid.
Yeah, the sun was pretty intense. It's starting to get
Yeah.
more hot and humidity.
Very,
we got a
very
storm coming.
Oh, we do.
We got about
Yeah.
5 days of potential rain in front of us, starting tomorrow night or afternoon. So we'll have our first experience with a nice amount of rain.
But we've been lucky. We've been lucky with the weather so far.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Where are we going tomorrow?
I don't think I've.
Yeah, we haven't really
Looked.
looked. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll figure out what we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Anyway, that's all for now. Signing off on day 4. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.